Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Wake your ass up, fool. John Jay and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John Jay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up, fool.
John Jay and Rich, jump on the air with us right now. 877-937-1047. Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. My son was born today.
Aw, happy birthday, Jake.
22 years ago today.
Wow, that is hard to believe.
I know. Remember, I was in Yuma, and I called into the radio show. We have the clip. I love this clip, and I hate this clip at the same time. Because I was, like, crying, but also in shock that I had a kid. You know what I mean? Do you have it?
Live from Yuma, Arizona. It's John Jay. What's going on?
Hey, dude.
Tell us what's going on.
It's done. It's over. Little Jake Javier was born at 7:37.
Right on. Tell us some stuff. How much did he weigh? How long?
He was 7.2 pounds, 18 inches. He has big hands, big feet, a whole head of hair, and he's beautiful and pink. I don't know what any of that means.
When do you guys get to go over and see him and all that stuff?
I think at 2 or 3, and he had that APGAR score of a 9.5,
which is good. That's
the
what
highest
you want,
you
right?
get is 10.
Excellent.
So that's a dish.
So precious.
That was the last time I cried. And then Rich went into a stupid song.
I did not. I went into a song about the birth of a child. How can that be stupid?
I called back and said, why'd you go into that song? That was stupid.
You would complain, Douglas.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, he's 22 years old today. It's pretty crazy. Time flies.
At the time, that song was big. It was Creed. Arms wide open.
That wasn't the song you went into?
It is. What's hilarious about that is now that song is like a huge viral thing.
Yeah,
but just right now, 22
Took
years
you
later.
You're 22 years ahead of everybody.
I was a little bit ahead of it.
Hey, so get this. My body hurts right now, like my neck and my back. You know, ask Kyle why. Why? Ask me why.
How come?
Oh,
What
let me
for?
tell you. Let me tell you why. So my friend Chris, the guy that trains me to become friends, he wanted to buy a pickup truck. So I said he wanted a Ford, and I was like, I happen to know the owner of a Ford dealership.
Who?
Pat Hickey. So, and he's a friend of mine, been on vacation with the dude a few times. I said, I bet I can get you a great deal. You know, I really believe that. And I go, in fact, I'll even go there. I'll go with you. I'll meet you there. So I met him at the Ford dealership, and he wants his car, a truck called a Maverick. It's like the small truck.
Those are killer.
Yeah. So Pat, gives him this sweet deal, and he wants this one truck, and Pat doesn't have it. It's a little upgrade. It's an XLT. And as we're sitting there talking, he goes, I really like a gray one. Pat literally gets notified that one just got dropped off in their other lot. That exact car that my friend Chris wants. So Pat's like, hey, wait a second. Today's your lucky day. He goes, let me get in the car with me. So Pat is in an F-150. I get in the front seat. And I'm like, I'm going to film this. So I grab my phone, and Pat's driving. I hit record, and I'm in the pickup truck. And I'm turned sideways. I'm filming Pat. He slams on the gas, right? So my head goes back. Then he slams on the brake. Then my head goes forward. Then he slams on the gas, and then my head goes back. Then he slams on the brake, and he's doing it over and over and over, where I can't get to laugh, to be funny, as my whole body's banging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I'm like, whoa, whoa. He's like, ha, 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 like this obnoxious laugh, and like literally I have neck pain now. I have been
like you were in a car wreck.
He called me last night. He goes, how's your back feel, buddy? I go, it hurts. He goes, send me the bill. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Yeah. So anyway, my friend got a car.
Well, at least that's good.
That's
I put
exciting.
my body in jeopardy for my friend to get a car, to get that truck. And then because he slammed on the brakes, my thumb hit the record button off. So I don't have me
have
getting
the
back
proof.
and forth.
You don't have evidence, yeah.
Yeah, but the car, because, Pat has a car salesman in the car with us. That guy caught part of it. He goes, I got it on film, but he didn't. He only got the tail end of it. But literally my whole left side of my neck hurts. And it'll be frustrating for me.
You know what would be funny is if you actually went and got a whole bunch of treatments and actually sent him the bill.
Yeah, I used another one of his clients, Lerner and Rowe, to sue him.
I don't care how bad you hurt. You still have to come with us schwanding today. So don't use this
no excuses.
to get out of it.
No, if I was going to use that, if I was going to get out of going to the Waste Management Open today with the whole show, I would have gone to go see Jake in Tucson today. That was my plan, So,
How is he celebrating? Does he want to go out to bars? What's he want to do?
I don't know what he wants to do. Probably nothing. But we're going to go. He's coming home tomorrow. We're going to go to dinner Saturday. I wanted to go. I've never been outside of my son Kemp because he's in Hawaii. I've missed a kid's birthday without being there with them. But ever since Kemp's in Hawaii and I haven't been able to be there, it's kind of okay. You know what I
It's
mean?
a little different.
It's the different chapter. It's a new
It is.
chapter in your parenting life.
It is very much so.
22 is a chill birthday anyways. It's like
It is?
the anticlimactic one. Yeah,
Good. That makes you feel better that you say it because you're like the queen of all birthdays.
I love a good birthday, but after 21, nah. It's only really fun once you get to 30, I feel like.
At 25,
I'm
you
on
can
my
rent a
way.
car. That's kind of fun.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but
Then
then you get
after that-
off your parents' insurance, so it's still
So, he's going to move back, I think in May or June. And we thought we'd be empty nesters, right? Because Dutch going to school in August. And Blake was like, well, so I guess it doesn't look like we're going to be empty nesters. And I go, why doesn't he get an apartment and a job? Why does he have to live here? I'm all for it, but
He's probably going to want an apartment.
he can go do
I
that.
know. It'll probably be it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, he'll move in, he'll be there for a month and be like, get me out of here.
Maybe because, he likes to stay up late, but he also loves to just play Monopoly with his friends all night.
Being home is hard to resist. You guys got a nice joint. I would want to hang out there. Good food. You got the big TV.
Free food.
Yeah, your mom's
You're in
taking care of
college,
you.
that's a big deal.
Anyway, happy.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
Deciding on what to listen to is hard. Using Zumo to stream music from iHeart 90s Radio is easy. Or play iHeart Country or Hip Hop Beats. Your choice, all for free. Stream easy with Zumo Play. Get live and on-demand entertainment with no logins, no signups, no accounts, no hassle. This April, binge these classics. The Whole 9 Yards starring Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry. Adaptation with Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep. And The Fisher King with Robin Williams. All streaming free on Zumo Play. Go to play.zumo.com now. Life is hard. Zumo is easy.
Birthday boy.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.